Hey guys, Kev here, and let's do a disassembly. So this is my mini Sweeney from Bird Blades. Hope you picked one up on the drop on the 8th. If you did not, there may still be some available on their website, or they're going to do another drop, I think, in a couple weeks with a few different versions, as I understand it. So very, very cool. But I wanted to take it apart and throw some skifferoons in here. Does it need it? No. Is this a smart idea? Probably not. Why am I doing it anyway? Because I'm crazy. And there you go. That answers all your questions. So let's check it out. I got my Tinker Force tray and my little setup right here. And I got my Get Good screw as well. So let's crack-a-lack into it. We're going to have T8s on this bad boy. We're going to figure out which side wants to come apart. Hopefully it's this side because the screws are here. Clip mounts on the inside over here. So let's see. Might need our okay, I think it wants to come out this side. Yep. I was gonna say we might need our skiff finger bit when we put it back together. We shall see. But you can see that side wanted to come out, and that's unfortunate because can't really do anything over here. So let's just take this off and see. This is Mars Valley fat carbon. And hopefully, once we get in here, take that off, put these here. Just like to get those like that so they're tucked away. Okay, now we got T6 under here. So, yeah, not my favorite construction. Well, it's mostly just because the wrong side came out. You'll see what I mean. Because we have to go from this side to get it apart. So now, hopefully it just comes apart. Not too rough. Should be fine. There we go. All right. That wasn't bad. We got a little oil there that I put in. Well, I don't know how much was already there. We have a washer. So that washer and this washer. Yeah. Get out of here, box. Grab a microfiber. Just going to clean everything. The D10 on it was pretty perfect. I really don't want to go crazy. If I add any, might just be that little bit. That wasn't much, but it might be something. This is T8. Let's just make sure. Whoops. Let's grab another driver. Just make sure this is tight here. Yep, that goes in there. All right, so we don't even have to take this side off or the clip. I mean, I don't see a point in that. I'm just going to make sure it's tight. Yep, that screws in there. No reason to even mess with that. There was a milled pocket there for weight relief, milled pocket here for weight relief. Here is your back spacer, of course. There's a little pin there, keep everything in place. Here is your pivot assembly. Pop that out. I want to make sure, remember, it goes on that side. Just clean it real quick. Take a look at it and see how they did this. So, yeah, don't love that. You can see that little bit of space there is telling me it had to be a little bit loose to be centered. Or when I took it apart just now, it came a little bit out on this side and then got caught. Don't love that because then it makes it a little more difficult when putting it back together. But because it's a spinning pivot, it should, ideally, both sides will just tighten down and we'll be good. Should just be able to tighten it to where I need it, right? We'll see. Here's the blade. This is the mini Sweeney, so it is obviously a smaller version of the Sweeney. Looks like we have some, I don't know what's going on there around the D10 hole. It's almost like if there's a burr or if it's just got some shine there. We're going to go ahead and put this through. But the D10 felt good. It wasn't the strongest ever, but it was pretty damn perfect. So hopefully that holds up. Let's clean these washers. I will probably leave them the way they were, just because I don't see a reason to. Well, they're both they're marked up on both sides anyway, so I don't think it's going to make a difference how I put them in here. This side we don't need oil on, so let's just see. It has some striations. This side is smoother, so I don't know. Jeez. There we go. This one, okay, so this one has, this side has some ball marks, and this side does not, interestingly enough. So, that's weird. Wonder why the one has marks and the other one doesn't. I'm going to put it on the side that has the marks, because it's a little cleaner looking. So maybe what I'll do with this one is flip it over, try to get it back on the side it was on. All right, skifferoonies. We need 5mm 1/16. Looks like we can double check. Actually, let's make sure they're not 3/16. So first, it's 1/16 ball, and then the pivot, is it 3/16? Let's see. This is how you can tell if it's a knife maker or a knife designer. Boom, 5mm. All right. Although I do think Matt actually does make some knives. I don't know if he makes custom folding knives, maybe just fixed blades or something. I was talking to Matt the other day. He's the guy from Berg Blades. And he's telling me he's been doing this for 11 years. That is crazy. So we were talking a little bit because, you know, I told him this dropped the same day our Divo mash dropped. And I told him about that. And he was like, oh, you have a knife company, you know, whatever. And it was good to hear him say, you know, even after 11 years, you know, every drop is still nerve-wracking. You know, you never know what people are going to like, how they're going to react and stuff like that. And it was kind of cool to hear that. I'm not the only one who's, you know, nervous about drops all the time. You know, you just hope people like the knives. You hope you can sell enough of them and that kind of thing. It's just, you got a lot of money tied up, especially if you're not doing pre-orders, which we are trying to avoid for the most part now. Come on, there we go, just a little bit. I love to put a little bit of oil on the detemp ball track, but then I always end up having to clean the lock face off constantly. All right, so here we go. Internal stop pin. So we should be able to just pop this lady on. Line that up. Line that up. All right, so I'm gonna clean this afterwards. Oh, did not want to do that, but okay. Fine. I just didn't want it to slam down like that, and well, looks centered, so that's good. I gotta get this pin or this screw in, and then we should be good. Now we can check stuff. Yeah, centering, let's see. Theoretically, I should not need to take, well, let's make sure this is tight. Yes, okay. Theoretically, I should not have to take this off again, but we'll see. So I'll double check those. Yeah, centering looks good. That poppity pops. We have no rock or anything. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Okay. Did I actually make a knife better for once? What? No friggin' way, dude. All right, so hold on. Let's, was it this side? Oh, shit, now I can't remember which side. Yeah, that was this side. All right. So I want to clean the pivot screw because there might have been some Loctite. You see all that black stuff? Not a lot, but try to get that stuff off of the pivot. Then I'll take the same, I'll take the T6 into the pivot hole. Be careful, make sure you actually get in the pivot hole, not another hole. That's what she said. Be careful, front not back unless she approves. All right. Clean that out, and then we're going to test again just because I am a careful son of a bee. Okay. Tighten that down. Centering looks good. Fires, solid. Good action. Well. Okay, so let's just see. Loosen, off center, tighten, on center. No play, drops like it's hot. Okay. So that's me testing here for the glue that's about to appear. So we're gonna take the glue. Of course, that can't stand up. I'm gonna use the glue on this one just because I trust this one a little bit better to just go together right. So let's see. Centered, pops, no play, a little too tight. Turn it back a notch, pop, drop. No play, no rock, swings down. Not quite a click, but it's close, and it should break in. So, we're good there. Now we're gonna just check these screws. With the Riot, should be able to just tighten them down. Like so. These were never touched, so it shouldn't matter, but I don't know. I can't get in there, so I'm not gonna try. This one we already checked, right? Good to go. Obviously we checked that. Oops. There's no play there. Detent. Snaps pretty good. Nice and clean. No rattles. No shaky. Nothing. Dead centered. Right down the line. Fires. Nice belt satin. Again. No play. No rock. Swingage. I say, sir, this is a fantastic knife. That was my impression of the chicken in Looney Tunes that I can't remember. Anyway, this is a fantastic knife, guys. I highly recommend you check out the mini Sweeney. The full-size Sweeney is also a wonderful knife. I did end up selling mine, and mostly because I knew this was coming, and I knew I would prefer the mini size. I'm just a smaller knife guy. If I can, you know, get it in a smaller size. For instance, I will show you some comparisons here. I don't want to be flicking it a bunch because I want that Loctite, aka super glue, to cure for us. But I'm going to give you a couple of comparisons here after I tuck all this stuff away. All right. Oh, yeah. By the way, if you guys aren't aware, Skiff Made Blades created the droppoint.com. Follow this QR code. Just screenshot right now and then pull up the picture and tap on it, and it should pull it up for you. Sign up for the Drop Point. This will tell you whenever there's new drops from knife makers, designers, boutique brands, any of that stuff. So for instance, this week, the Mash would have been on here. The Mini Sweeney would have been on there. The Tempest Fractus pre-order would have been on there. So a lot of cool stuff. Definitely worth signing up for. And it's run by the good folks over at Skiff. And I love them. So I want to give them a little plug there. So size comparison, I actually have just unboxed my new Midnight from Jack Wolf Knives. And these are actually a great size comparison. So you can see there, it is a smaller sized knife. We'll open them up. Obviously, one is a locking knife, but you're looking at, let's see, you're looking at right at 3 inches on the blade length. And then on the handle length, you're looking at 3 3/4. So 6 3/4 inch knife. Really, really good size for me personally. Definitely in that slip joint size, I would say. Another knife that would compare is probably the X-Mid here from Richard Rogers. You're going to have a little bit of a longer handle because blade to handle ratio is not the main concern on this knife here. Berg Blades does a great job with that on the Sweeney design. Here is the Paramore. I would definitely put these knives right in the same category. Now, I have Wicked Wax on there. It's M4. I'm just being careful. Now, if you look at these, they are roughly the same size. You're getting a little bit better blade to handle ratio on the Paramore, it looks like. But in the hand, both are about the same. Just fabulous for a large glove size hand. Just enough knife, right? Just enough knife. They both have really good front flipper, top flipper designs. This one you can flick. This one you cannot. So that's one added advantage for the Mini Sweeney there. So I think that gives you a good indication of the knife. One other good comparison would probably be the Urban. Now, I would probably put the Riot-made Urban EDC LC here. This is the custom Urban, but same size, right? Same idea, front flipper. Both of these can be flicked. Both of these are also front flippers. Both of these are right around that 3-inch mark. So I think they're very comparable in that sense. And there you go. So the Mini Sweeney from Berg Blades, another home run. Really stoked to see it. Matt is a great dude, and go check it out. Support it. I'll link it down below. I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that, so I will just put the link there, and love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. Sign up for the droppoint.com, and catch you later. Hey guys, what up? I got the Berg Blades Mini Sweeney here in the Mars Valley. This is in 20 CV, by the way, belt satin. I figured I'd throw in this little cut test, as I like to call it. The Lefty cut test, aka can it do basic shit? Let's find out. All right, we got some cardboard here. This is some basic ass cardboard. So basic bitch, basic cardboard, not a basic knife. All right, look at that. Look at that. It's like just sawing through that, man. Hold on. The angle. Oh, is there a fucking staple? No. 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 Just kidding. Okay. Look at that. When I pay attention to the cut, it cuts through like butter. Seriously, though. It is really good. I'm being a little weirdo, but clean. Not clean. That was me. Clean. See? Yeah. And that's like slicing a cucumber, dude. About to slice this cable up. All right, so we did that. Let's check out the rope real quick. Let's check out the rope. This $10 baller ass paracord from Home Depot. Let's see if I can. See, I'm catching that choil because I'm an idiot. That's what I do, though. I do idiot stuff. You guys watch for that, right? I think. Sorry. So the ergo's really good. That's one thing I love about the Sweeney design is you get this flat up here. There's no back flipper or anything to get in the way. So you just have this flat. A lot of people think when a knife is built like this, they think they're supposed to hold it back here all the time. You could do that, but why? When you could choke up. And then look, then you can guide past that choil if you're not an idiot like some people. I mean, this thing cutting through rope like butter, dude. Like butter. Think we could double the fun here? Can we double the fun? Let's see. Oh, that felt good, didn't it? Didn't it? Felt good to me. See how we do with these little rocking cuts. If I can actually do them. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of pressure. Slide that cut. And we're good, baby. Yeah, this thing's cool, guys. I knew I loved this knife. I don't think we have any deformation after that tough cutting. I just need to clean it up with some knife shield. I love the action on this thing. Look at this. Came out of the box like an absolute beast. I, of course, skiffed it, but did not need to. It's rock solid. So there's no side to side at all. No up and down. I'm not going to spine whack it because you know what? I don't care anymore. I used to care. I let people convince me that I cared. But guess what? I don't give a shit. Is it going to fail when I do this? When I try to close it like a slip joint? No. So I'm not too worried about it. Do I want to whack my knives and possibly damage lock bar inserts and shit? I know some people go, you're not gonna damage that. Well, something's softer than something else, right? I think so, because if they were both the same hardness, then wouldn't it be sticky? Right? Isn't that the point of a lock bar insert? You know? And then that lock bar insert is in set and screwed into titanium. So if you're whacking it, you might be popping that titanium, right? So there's some science there. But anyway, this knife is fantastic. This was just to show you that it comes with a good edge, right? This is a stock edge. That's probably just dirt. Let's just wipe that off. See if it's gone. Yeah. It comes with a good edge and it can cut shit, right? Because I think that's important to note. Some people will sharpen themselves and do tests and whatnot, and that's great. But 80% of us, 90% of us are probably going to buy this, throw it in a collection, carry it, here and there, love it. And we just want to know if it will cut when we fucking need it. And guess what? It will. So I'm going to shut up. I love you guys. Hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you later. Peace.